Today, we are taking on accountability and where you went wrong in your relationship with the narcissist. I'm Coach Hadassah, metaphysician, minister, emotional health and wellness coach, helping you to navigate this healing space from narcissistic abuse. Now, where did you go wrong in this relationship with the narcissist? Whether that be in family, family systems, whether that be in, love relationships, whether it be with friends, siblings, colleagues, co-workers, in the spaces that you're in dealing with, someone who I like to say undiagnosed narcissistic personality disorder. Okay. um, they don't necessarily have to have a clinical diagnosis because in a lot of times, a lot of cases, they are not. And this is why you need to equip yourself in the education to see these patterns, especially when you understand that something is totally off, right? With these behavior patterns. So, but where do you come in at? Okay, where is it where you must hold yourself accountable for your part in these relationships? And this is something that's going to look a lot different than what most people would deem as, where you went wrong because you did this or you did that. And a lot of times, especially if you grew up with, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Okay, or love Yahweh or love God with all your heart and all your might and all your soul and all your strength, and love your neighbor as yourself, right? This means that you do not intentionally set out to harm another person. Okay, it doesn't mean that we don't make mistakes, and then you have to understand what a mistake is, because a lot of people want to lump up decisions that they make continuously into a mistake, and that's not what we're doing. Right, we're not doing that at all. Okay, but what you have to understand is that the narcissist's mind is twisted. Okay, they do not have the same mind or mindset that you have when it comes unto kindness. Kindness meaning, when you are kind, this word itself, it means similar. Okay, it's when you see the similarities. Now, when you're in a narcissistic relationship, they often mirror you. Okay, they are great shapeshifters. That's what I call the shapeshifters. I've seen with my own eyeballs. I'm like, did I just see that mug shapeshift? Yes, I did. Okay, and I wasn't crazy when I seen it. Okay, however, kind can look like nice. Okay, now the narcissist might be nice, but they're not kind. Okay, nice, first of all, the actual word in this etymology means foolish. Okay, kind and nice are not the same. Okay, and in being nice, this is a way to get something, gain something. People that are nice, underlying of that is controlling, right? They want something to get something. So they're nice in order to get what they want, but they're not necessarily kind. It's people, listen, I have often said I am not a nice person. I'm not. I'm not nice. I'm kind, but I'm not nice. All right? And so what happens is with this, where you must hold yourself accountable, is that if you have this mindset, and especially the way that you were raised, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and love your neighbor as yourself, That is weaponized against you with the narcissist. They actually can't stand you because you have that behavior, because you have those qualities and they don't have them. They actually see you, all right, as being number one, you're in their eyes, you are the enemy. All right. But then what they start to do is weaponize you against you. I know it sounds crazy, but we're talking about the mindset of the narcissist. You don't want to get too deep in that mindset, but you have to know it so that you know how to unentangle yourself from the web that they weave. Okay? Know that you are weaponized against you. So, I'm going to read I'm going to read something from the Holy Name Bible, Psalms 109, just the first 5 verses. And this was David. He was a psalmist. I hope I'm saying that right. And David was even talking about it. Okay. So he says, "Hold not thy peace, O Elohim of my praise, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. They compassed about me with words of hatred and fought against me without a cause." What did you do to the narcissist for them to treat you in the manner that they are treating you? Think about it. For my love, they are my adversaries, but I give myself unto prayer. And they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love. Stopping right there. Now, if David said this, nothing new under the sun, that which was then is now. We are in these last days of the world as we know it to be, right? Let's make that clear. And so, Second Timothy chapter 3, you just read it and you like, oh my gosh, this is what's going on. Like, yes. So you have to understand, and holding yourself accountable is this: learning how to navigate, basically guard your heart, because your heart is being weaponized against you. This is where you must hold yourself accountable. You must hold yourself accountable with, if you were not modeled strong boundaries against controlling people who use niceties. Again, there's a difference between kind and nice. You may be kind. This right here, leave this to the narcissist, because that's part of the love bombing, right? Do not allow your behavior, your kindness, your love, your heart to be weaponized and used against you. It's like with I trade, right? I trade and I teach others how to trade as well. And we have this thing called a stop loss, right? You know how much is in your account, you know how much you can risk. You set that boundary or that stop loss. And if that trade start going in another direction, right? It looked like it was going in this direction, but then it goes in another direction. It guards your account or protects your account from being wiped out, because you're saying, this is how much I'm risking and I'm not losing any more than this. And a lot of times, because I've done it, that's what helped me with learning my own behaviors. Like, do not move your stop loss, right? Because that's the boundary. And so we'll get into more when it comes to